As we approach the end of this week, I want you to know this has been a very emotional week. We held a town hall the first part of this week, talked to a number of organizations, people in our district, and they are very concerned about what President Trump and Republicans are doing to them. The Republicans are proposing a budget that's coming up probably this week in the House. They are planning to cut billions of dollars out of Medicaid. Medicaid provides assistance to people in nursing homes, people with disabilities, children, pregnant women. More than 70 million Americans benefit from Medicaid support. And when you start slicing billions, for every 100 billion, that's 3.7 million people who no longer get the assistance that they need. That's major. And it's all intended to provide tax cuts to billionaires like Elon Musk and others. So taking from our children, taking from the people in our nursing homes, giving money to them. They intend to cut billions of dollars from SNAP, our food nutrition program. Some may refer to it as food stamps. But again, these are programs that are directly benefiting our children. More than 670,000 of these children are right here in Harris County. People are concerned. They're concerned about the cuts, proposed cuts to the Department of Education. That's assisting our low-income students to receive an equal education to someone else. Doesn't take away benefits from the state. It adds to it to make sure that they receive the education they properly deserve. They are concerned about the cuts to the National Institute of Health. That deals with biomedical research. Look, I've talked to people, cancer survivors, people who are suffering with cancer, people like myself who experienced cancer. Without that research, millions of people would not be alive today. And I certainly wouldn't find myself in Congress. University of Houston, Texas Southern University, Rice University, all of these institutions will be adversely affected because of the cuts with the National Institute of Health. They are concerned about the thousands of federal employees who are losing their jobs. Not because they are not doing their jobs, but again, trying to slash from ordinary people in order to give the savings to people who are quite affluent. Why does it matter? If you have a Social Security question, who's on the other side of that desk or on the other side of that phone? If you have an IRS question, who's on the other side of that desk or that phone? If veterans need a question, who's at the Veterans Hospital assisting veterans who have served our country and still serving our country? The cuts that they are proposing, those cuts impact real people, everyday Americans, people that they campaigned about last year. And what are we getting in return? Inflation is going up. The cost of milk, bread, eggs going up. $12 a dozen for eggs going up. All of these issues that they campaigned on, people now are having to bear the pain. These prices are still going up. People are losing their jobs. Children are being denied education. And medical research that will benefit all of us is being slashed. Now, let me just say in closing, I'm in D.C. fighting for you, and I'm fighting for people like my grandson, trying to make his world a better world in which to live, his future. But not only my grandkids, it's for your grandchildren, for your children, and quite frankly, for you. At the town hall meeting, the last question that was asked to me, Congressman, what can we do to stand with you and others to protect us and save our country? This is what I would say to you. Martin Luther King once said, and let me paraphrase, that people start to no longer exist when their voices remain silent on things that matter. Raise your voice. Stand up. Call not just Democrats, call Republicans, call the White House, and let them know you did not give them a mandate to hurt you, everyday working people. Let them know that just like President Trump is standing with Putin and Russia, by all means, it's time to stand with the United States and Americans. Let them know that what's happening now will not go unnoticed. You will not be fooled. The cuts that they are proposing are affecting you, your neighbors, your family members, your friends, and quite frankly, all of us. This is the end of this week, but it's not the end of the story. I look forward to talking with you again. Please follow us as we move forward. Thank you.